Welcome back to ALW Collectibles. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a franchise from the 1980s that has been brought back to life. A big, massive shout out to loyal subjects and to Big Bad Toy Store for bringing us Mobile Armored Strike Command back to the toy line. And today we're going to be taking a look at the first vehicle, Thunderhawk, with Matt Tracker and his M.A.S.K Spectrum. This is the newest incarnation of the toy for 2025, and I can't say enough about it. This thing looks awesome. They really outdid themselves bringing back the original toy. It is so much like the original toy, and it is right on scale with it. So what you see here is what you get with it, minus the pegs that are holding the car in place, or stands, I should say. What you get with this set is Matt Tracker himself, which is a 2 3/4 inch figure. You get 2 different Spectrum masks with and without fire blast. You get 2 blast effects part, 2 missile bombs, a disc shooter, and 2 discs. And of course, Thunderhawk itself. So let's take a look at these really quick. Let's start with the disc shooter. That's really cool. And the discs do fit in here. To put them in here, you take this red tab, pull it back, and push up. So it's supposed to be upside down like this because this does attach to the bottom of the car. And you get 2 of these little black discs. And they do fit in here. You can hear that already let go. Oop, turn it upside down. Lock and load. And as you can see, they fly right out. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. They do shoot out. So that is really cool. And this will attach to the Thunderhawk. We'll take a look at that in a second. Next, we get 2 missile bombs. They are identical. They can be used in the car mode or in the vehicle mode. The jet mode. They are identical. We get 2 blast effects parts. Well, I was doing good in this video, not dropping anything until now. Wouldn't be mine if I didn't drop something. There we go. The 2 blast effects parts, they are done in yellow. We got the 2 Spectrum masks. First, we'll take a look at the one with the blast effects part, which is glued onto it. And it does have a back and chest mount on it, which the original toys had this piece. And it has pipe hoses on the sides of this version. And then there's Spectrum with no blast effects part, which a lot of kids I knew, we took the original toy and we cut it down so it looked like this anyway, so I'm glad they did it for us. I love that blue for the visor. It looks really nice. And then we get Matt Tracker himself in his gray, red, white outfit. That looks really cool. Again, 2 3/4 inch figure, which is the exact scale of the original. He is articulated. Head goes all the way around. Slight wiggle waggle, so he is a full exorcist. Shoulder, nothing at the elbow, nothing at the wrist, nothing at the waist. Leg will go forward, will not go back because of the way it's designed. And a knee bend. And both of these masks will fit on him. And his balance with them is actually pretty good. There's the iconic look. And then we get Thunderhawk itself, which is a Chevrolet Camaro that transforms into a Gullwing fighter jet. When you do get this brand new, you will have to apply all these stickers. And I did have an issue with one of my stickers. This has an orange one on this side. The other side actually had no sticky back to it when I took it off the sticker sheet. It was really weird. But this is really, really nice. Detail is impeccable. You can actually see it's kind of hard to read back here. Loyal Subjects 2025. Again, another big shout out to them. And this is a transforming vehicle. And to transform it is actually really easy. There's a button right up on the top. Push that. And you just extend the chrome pieces out. And there it is. And we can armor this up. To put the missiles in, you're going to clip the tip in there. Like so. And to drop them, the exhaust in the back, you just push on that and they drop out. So it's really nice. The disc launcher mounts right here. And mine was a little fickle to do. I'm going to close these for a minute. There we go. Of course, today now it's not going to get me in trouble. Let's reopen those. We're going to put the disc in there. Pull this back and set it. Put that disc in there. We're going to put the fire blasts in on the back part here. And of course, I'm going to fire the missiles. To do that. There's that. One of the missiles actually just fell right up my sleeve and right to the floor. That was pretty interesting. I'll put these back in there. There's one. There's two. And you can see the doors are detailed. That rattle sound you hear is the little black missiles in there. That looks really sharp when it's all done up. Just put that behind the wheel. And Matt Tracker will sit in that cockpit. Gonna bend his legs. Bring his arms up. We're gonna bring this down a little. And move the camera. There is a seatbelt here. You have to unbuckle that. You got to put them in feet first. Bring that around. Ah, I popped this mask off again. Plug that, tab that back into the side of the chair. Why is it not? Uh-oh. It actually warns about that in the instructions. Okay, now we're having everything shoot off here. You just got to reattach the door and making sure that that lever pushes that spring back in place. Kind of glad that happened. When I put Matt in there, apparently he popped the spring, so we're just going to push that back in place. You got to make sure it stays under the door there. All right, Matt. Let's try that again, dude. Let's take your mask off for a minute, because he does fit in there, I promise you. I had him in there yesterday when I was messing around with the figure. And, of course, now I forgot to move the seatbelt out of the way. Ah, I just popped the door again. Oh. Funny thing is, I remember the same issues with the original toy, so this is nothing new. Everything's just, like, coming off now. All the weapons and everything are firing off on me. Alright, let's try this again. This has been the longest part of the video, is putting him in the seat. There. Haha, he fit. Let's tilt him to the side. Plug that in. Put that missile back in where it belongs. Put these two missiles back where they belong. I said it before, I think a lot of people watch my videos just to see the number of times I can goof something up. And we're going to pull Matt to one side and slide his mask right on his head. Show that it can be done. And almost had it. Haha! Took me a few minutes, but we got it on there. I'm launching missiles everywhere. All right. So, this has been Mobile Armored Strike Command for 2025 Thunderhawk from Loyal Subjects M.A.S.K. Released, I got this through Big Bad Toy Store. They do have an exclusive Rhino set coming out. And once I get that one, I will do the review on that as well. A lot of fun. I could not wait to get my hands on this set. This thing looks really cool. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the original toy line of the cartoon. And are you excited for this set to finally come back out and come back to life? Let me know what you think about it. Like I said, am truly excited. Little bit of back history on this, though, for you. The TV show aired September 30th, 1985 to November 26th, 1986. It only ran for 2 seasons. The original toy line was released in 4 waves between the years of 1985 through 1988. And the original Thunderhawk toy was released in 1985. This is identical to the original, just minus the blast effects parts. And I don't remember it having the rocket launcher on the front. But other than that, I think this thing is awesome. Let me know what you think about it. This is ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, please hit the like button, subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all the channel members and subscribers. I do appreciate it. And you have yourself a good day.